Welcome to Chalaki News, darling, where we talk about everything pop culture related, politics, whatever's going on in the world of entertainment and pop culture. And today we're just going to start with social media. How about that? Everything that I talk about will be in the bottom bar below, unless told otherwise. So everything I talk about, y'all just look in the description box and you can watch it at your own time, my darlings. Okay. What's going on the good old Twitter? Let's see what's popping on Twitter. Shall we? First of all, hashtag abortion is a woman's rights. Absolutely. No man should determine what a woman does with her body. Unless she's his child or, a child, period, and he's the guardian. And, other than that, but any other situation, no. How you gonna try to tell women? How men gonna try to tell women that they should keep a baby or not? That's their prerogative. What in the world? We ain't got to have kids. Child, please. And you don't know the circumstances. You don't know who the father is. God forbid if it's a rape situation. Oh, God, shut up. We try to control everything, I swear. And, of course, who's leading the good old court, state senator from Alabama. Of course, a white man. Of course. Shut please. I don't know what's going on. Hope they don't pass this law here in South Carolina. I pray. They shouldn't have it, period. We need to do something about that, seriously. That's not even a joke. That's ridiculous to me. Y'all hear a motor in the background. It's just my fan, child. It's hot, child. It's hot. Okay, so what else is going on? It's going to good old Twitter. Let's see. Oh, according to Complex, Lamar Odom is opening up in his new upcoming memoir called Darkness to Light. Is the light part Khloe? Let's see. Clicking on this good old link. Now let's see what it says. What he say, child. Y'all know Lamar done been through a lot. Bless his heart. Okay. Lamar Odom says he's a recovering sex addict and has slept with over 2,000 women. Now how? How? I mean, I guess if you're in that field, if you're in that lane, if you live a fast-paced life, being in sports, all that good stuff, I guess, but I wouldn't have told nobody, but I guess, maybe, the first step is admitting that you have a problem. Okay, what did it say? It says, it's safe to say that former NBA player Lamar Odom has lived a life. Yes, he has. Now he's ready to disclose all of his trials and triumphs in the new memoir, Darkness to Light. One item, Obama, he'll never be right. One item, Odom, chose to share with the world is that he is a recovering sex addict. On Wednesday, People was treated to an excerpt of the 39-year-old's upcoming book where the NBA champion details his battles with various addictions, including sex. He says that I have been obsessed with sex for as long as I can remember, Odom writes. I am a sex addict, he says. He's had sex with more than 2,000 women. He also says there was too many strippers to count. It wasn't a big deal, but often I would pay them. I never thought less of them, he writes. He says the biggest reveal from this section, the editor says, the biggest reveal from this section of his autobiography is Odom's confessing to cheating on Khloe Kardashian. Ain't all the people she done been with done cheated? And hasn't she cheated on... Okay. I mean, didn't she... Haven't men gotten with her that have cheated on their significant other with Khloe? And, Okay. The biggest reveal from this section of his blah 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 throughout the couples for your marriage, although the way he describes the situation in his book has yet to be shared, he did tell people about the scandal. I was shocked and embarrassed. I wanted to take it back, but you can't. Wanted to hide it, but the sixth sin was hard for me to hide. I had a problem. Ran out of porn to watch. That's how you know when you are going a little overboard. Well, bless his heart. Let me see when the book will be out. Odom Darkness to Light is set to hit shelves on May 28th. Coming up soon. That's the day I go to the doctor. And it's sure to be an interesting read. Yes, y'all want me to get the book. If it's over $18, I ain't paying for it. Shit, I might not pay $5 for it. We'll see, but this do sound good. I just don't want to hear nothing about the Kardashians, though. Because, I mean, yes, you know, bless his heart. And thank God he's doing better and, you know, talking about his issues and things to help himself and help other people. That's a blessing. But we're not going to sit up here and act like the Kardashians don't have sins of their own. So I don't want to sit and hear how much he's sorry that he cheated on Khloe. Child, but bless his heart once again. What else is going on Twitter before I move on? Y'all see anything else, child? Y'all make sure y'all watch Drag Race tonight. It's down to the top 5, I believe. We're gonna find out who the top 4. So yeah, watch Drag Race tonight for all that tea. Yes, we brought Drag Race. May the best woman win. Shouts out to one of the girls that came across my timeline, Akira Chanel Davenport. Shouts out to Akira Chanel Davenport, darling. I want her to win. I hope you win, Akira. I love you, darling. Okay. Let's see. My friend Sunset Noir, the Sunset Noir, sent me this. This is her Twitter right here. Look at Snoop in the background. This is my bestie. Hold on. Wait, what the hell happened, y'all? Okay, here we go. These touch screens, child, clipping. Y'all see it? The Sunset Noir. Make sure y'all follow her. Okay, so she sent me this clip from TV One. Now, let's see what this is. Oh, girl. I had to turn it down for copyright reasons. Y'all are gonna gag. Oh. Y'all. Okay. Let me turn this all the way down for copyright reasons, but let me show y'all what she just sent me. Or a few hours ago she sent me this from TV One. Look at these wigs, girl. Look at Lord. Look at that preacher wig. Look at these wigs. The Bobby Debarge story. Saturday, June 29th on TV One. Let me go back for these wigs. Y'all, what is that's the little boy from Greenleaf. That was beating Zora up. Look at these. I thought this was a parody. Y'all saw how he's slowing down. June 29th. Child, I'm out on work now. Waiting for them to get everything situated so I can go back to work. But I'm sure I'll be at work by then, but I'm gonna watch this. I have to review it. Are you gagged? What is going on? I mean, no shade to Bobby Debarge. He's a legend. God rest his soul. He's a part of the legendary Debarge family. Y'all know Debarge. And I like it. And I like it. And I Y'all know Debarge. These wigs. Wait, Faith. Sunset. What is this? Hashtag Bobby Debarge story. And mind you, he's, like I said, he's a legend. He deserves to have his story told. One thing I do appreciate about TV One is that a lot of they have an unsung show. A lot of artists that won't get recognized otherwise, get recognized on TV One. That's why I'm in love with like the Soul Train Awards and certain shows like that. Because all the good old soul and R&B artists of, the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, we get to see them. And if you're into that, if you grew up on that like I did, you get to, relive childhood and just the good old stuff, the good old music, grown folks music, I love it. And like I said, he deserves to have his story told, but what is going on with the acting? I'm just going to wait. I'm going to save my judgments. Well, the rest of my judgments. Ooh, girl. And yeah. And I know Bobby Debarge, he was originally the lead singer. And, he used to be in this group called Switch way back in the day. And he was originally the voice, but then, I believe he became addicted. And, then L. Debarge took over as the lead singer and stuff. I mean, it's definitely a story there. But I don't really... Okay. Anyway, we're gonna move on, y'all. We're gonna move on. What's going on Instagram? Thanks for sending me that, Sunset. My people be up on the tea. It's one of my best friends, Faith, darling. Okay. What's going on? Okay, so Trey Songz, he released this on his Instagram. What's his name? Trey Melvin. What's Trey Songz? Tremaine, ain't it? I think it's Tremaine. I got a cousin named Tremaine. Left this. Y'all see that's his hand and a little baby foot. I know he ain't got one of them thoughts pregnant that all these R&B dudes and all these hip-hop dudes be messing with. I know he ain't got one of them pregnant. I hope she's a respectable woman. I hope that she's a lawyer, a nurse, a doctor, a teacher, a police officer, a firewoman, a crime fighter, a spy. I hope that she's a respectable woman. Whoever she is, because y'all love knocking up these girls. And then be surprised when they try to take every dime y'all got. You know why they was with you anyway. Hell. I don't know what to say. Congrats. I don't know what to say. I don't know if it's a boy or girl. We don't even know if it's his baby yet. But, bless his heart. And we shall see. I do like Trey Songz, though. I like him. Okay, what else is going on? So, apparently, Christopher Brown, he has this new girl. And she looks just like Karrueche. Shouts out to Karrueche on Claws. I still have never seen Claws, y'all. I still haven't seen season 1 of Claws. And season 3 of Claws is coming up, I think, June 9th. Should I review Claws? Y'all put me in the comment. Y'all put in the comment section if I should review Claws. Now, mind you, I'm not just gonna start reviewing it and I don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna have to somehow between now and June 9th, with a miracle, I'm gonna have to try to find season 1 of Claws and watch that. Then watch season 2, and then I'll be able to review it season 3. So, somebody find me a link or something. I'm going to try to do my own digging to look for it, and I'll let y'all know. But, I just going to start a show on season 3, and, I'm just don't know the characters, don't know the names, don't know the plot, you know. You got to know this stuff. But anyway, this girl looked like just like Amika. Her name is Amika Harris. She looks just like Karrueche Tran, you know, another Blasian. This is how she looks. Looks just like Karrueche, don't she? Child, these men look, child, they love these women. It's just whatever. Y'all love them. Y'all love them. And apparently, they're saying that she is possibly pregnant by Chris Brown. Now, she's a little tiny girl, and you can probably see like a little pudge maybe in the picture. I don't know if you can. Anyway, allegedly, Christopher Brown got her pregnant. And, you know, whatever. Hey, all these girls look alike. You know, we ain't even gonna get on the self-hate and colorism and all that, because they ain't this kind of video of the moments. But I don't know the girl. She's beautiful. She looks just like Karrueche to me. I don't, you know. She sure do got a hood name, don't she? Nique. Her black parent named her that. Amika. But anyway, why couldn't it just be Tamika? But you know, black people, we real creative when it comes to stuff. But she looks just like Karrueche Tran. She looks like Janae, Ayoko. You know, the girls, I guess. And if Chris Brown got another girl pregnant, congratulations and good luck. What else is going on? So, let me see. Is that all on social media? I think that's it for social media. Let me plug my phone back up. As y'all know, you can get a lot of news on Twitter. Twitter has everything as far as news related most of the time. Let me plug her back up. We need a good charged phone. You never know when you got to call the police on somebody. Come on. Okay, so what else is going on? Let's see. Britney. What's going on with Britney? Let's see what's going on with Britney Spears, y'all. Y'all gonna leave Britney alone. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is some mess on my phone. Yes. Okay. So, Britney Spears, I got this from TMZ. Britney Spears, I've got dancing on my mind. MJ song is her inspiration. Britney Spears dancing to Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson's Scream. Make you wanna scream. It says that Britney showed off her moves dancing around her home workout area. She had MJ's Scream going while she flaunted her choreography, and the whole scene could be a response to what her manager told us, that Brit's just not ready to perform. We can't tell if the clip she posted Thursday is new or a throwback video, but it says she didn't use the hashtag, but her outfit looks identical right now to her necklace, blah 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 blah. Okay, either way, it seems like a clapback, because just Wednesday, Spears' longtime manager, Larry Rudolph, told us she's not fit to return to her Vegas show, saying, "From what I've gathered, it's clear to me she should not be going back to do the Vegas residency, not in the near future, and possibly never again." How can you say that to that girl? As we've reported, Britney's been dealing with family and mental health issues, yes, at home since being released from the facility last month. Y'all pray for Britney Spears, child. These starlets, you know. I talk a lot. You know, we talk about race on my channel. We talk about colorism. We talk about homophobia. We talk about sexism. We talk about mental health. We talk about everything on my channel. And, you know, but the people I love. And Britney Spears happened to be one of the people that I love and that I root for. And I just pray that she's okay. This fame is really, it's a blessing and a curse Porsha, Britney Spears, she's been dealing with a lot for a while in her life, and you know, we're gonna pray for her and hope that she's okay. You know, at one point before we was living in a Beyonce world, we was living in a Britney world, darling. All right, is that all with my phone? I think that's all with my phone for real, y'all. Let's move to some Real Housewives of Atlanta teas. As far as I know, as far as with the girls, I know for a fact Porsha's coming back, Nene's coming back, and Kandi's coming back. As far as everybody else is up in arms, they're probably going to have Eva back. She's pregnant, as y'all know. Will Marlo get a peach finally for season 12? I don't know. Hope she's okay, though, Marlo. As far as anybody else, as far as Kenya, as far as Phaedra, I don't know. Personally, I feel like they should just bring all of them back. Have like an 8 or 9 member cast. Like, why not? Just bring all of them back and just see what happens. You know, I think it'd be fun, personally. There's just be so much foolishness going on, and I'll live for every moment. Okay, what else is going on? Yeah, as far as Real Housewives of Atlanta, let's see. It says that Nene Leakes, this is brought to you by CelebrityInsider.org. Nene Leakes is awarded Woman of Achievement for her work as an advocate and caretaker. How many people could have been awarded over Nene Leakes for this? People that's just normal, regular people, not on TV, that do this in their everyday life. I can think of at least 5 people. Okay, anyway. Nene Leakes was proud to announce her fans. Should have been to her fans. Let me read that again to make sure I'm not okay. Make sure I'm good, you know. Nene Leakes was proud to announce her fans. Yeah, should have been, okay. The ghetto. Nene Leakes was proud to announce to her fans that she was awarded the Woman of Achievement Award for her work as a cancer advocate. She shared a few pics and videos on her social media account to document the evening for her fans and followers. Nene Leakes has been taking care of her husband, Greg Leakes, what she was supposed to do, since he was diagnosed with colon cancer last year. He's cancer free now, thank God. And even if they have been fighting during the rough period the couple stayed together, because she know people will rip her apart if she was to divorce that man while he was sick. Anyway, it says, Nene says herself, I was honored yesterday in Beverly Hills with the Woman of Achievement Award presented to me by the Associates for Breast and Prostate Cancer and John Wayne Cancer Institute for my work as an advocate and a caretaker. I was honored to be recognized by those who truly care and understand the impact this disease has on families. Hashtag #FCancer. Nene captioned one of her videos. Okay. Well, good, Nene. Maybe you'll be nicer next season. We'll see. Y'all think Nene gonna be nicer next season of Real Housewives of Atlanta? Y'all put it in the comments below. Okay, what else is going on? Let me clear some of these links out. Let's get into some Jussie Smollett news. We have not talked about Jussie in a minute. It says that news media argues for judge to unseal court files in aborted Jussie Smollett prosecution. Let's see. A grand jury indicated Jussie Smollett on 16 counts of disorderly conduct in February. Cook County prosecutors on March 26, 2019 dropped all charges against Smollett on disorderly conduct charges. The 36-year-old actor denied lying to police and faking a homophobic attack in the Streetville neighborhood on January 29, 2019. Okay. It said, I don't know if I'm going to read all this, but it says, keeping Jussie Smollett's criminal records under wraps and pointless since the high-profile charges against him and their subsequent bombshell dismay made news all over the world. Attorneys from the Chicago Tribune and other news organizations argued Thursday in court in a bid to unseal the files. says there is no way to separate the fact of Jussie Smollett's arrest. At this point, it is widely and publicly known from here to Helsinki and back, said Natalie Spears, a Tribune attorney. No potential employer, let alone anyone with a pulse, does not know about Jussie Smollett's arrest at this point. It ain't talking about now. What is it saying? Smollett's attorneys moved to seal the actor case to 5 moments after prosecutors unexpectedly dropped all charges against him at an unannounced hearing in March. Media attorneys have asked Cook County Judge Stephen Watkins, who presented over the short-lived prosecution to unseal those records. Okay, so they want the records, basically. I don't know. They want the records. And they say that he is, I don't think he's coming back to Empire, you guys, on Fox. And speaking of that, unfortunately, it's not a good day in Coon news. Both Lee Daniels, who is the creator of Empire and Star, and Steve Harvey, both all their shows been canceled. Everything. It's unfortunate and it is sad. Lee Daniels, his show Empire and Star has been canceled. And as far as Steve Harvey and Empire, I believe has one more season and then it'll be canceled. As far as Steve Harvey, not only is Steve Harvey's show being canceled, but he's also being replaced by 2 white women. Steve Harvey lost his show Little Big Shots, with the little kids, just being amazing. Their show is actually not canceled. He's being replaced by Melissa McCarthy, who I do love. I love Melissa McCarthy. I think she's funny as heck. And as far as his own show, Steve Harvey's own show, The Steve Harvey Show, he is being knocked out of that time slot for Kelly Clarkson. She's getting her own show. And I also love Kelly Clarkson. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. I love Kelly Clarkson. And she sings Down. That's one of my favorite Kelly Clarkson songs while we on the moment. I want you to know that it doesn't matter where we take this road. Someone's gotta go, and I want you to know you should have loved me better, but I want us to move on, but I'm already gone. I love that song. So it's gonna be a lot of singing, a lot of good old singing. I'm gonna love it. But it's unfortunate what has happened to Steven. Some would say that it's karma. If you were petty like me. But if you're better than me, and if you try to take the high road and, see things in a different way, and when you're actually like in that Hollywood lifestyle, you see things a different way. Like the good old Monique. Now y'all know Monique has had issues with Steve Harvey and both Lee Daniels. Y'all know the whole team. And also, Monique has went on Steve Harvey this year, and y'all know everything that happened with that video. I did a video of that as well. And she made some very important she made some very important words. She had some very important words, to say about the whole situation. And, in a nutshell, what she was saying, that a lot of times we celebrate people's downfall, and as a culture, and that is true. Even people who has not done anything wrong, or pissed off America, or pissed off the world, or pissed off Black Twitter, or pissed off anybody. People who, it's just like, it's that whole thing of negativity being more popular and more, more entertaining than positivity. And, you know, she was just like, you know, celebrating kind of the demise in a way. That would be alright. But, you know, celebrating the cancellation of these two black men's show is not going to help anybody, especially us as black people in the long run, which is true. That is true. You know, she was just saying that, and she didn't say this, but I kind of read between the lines a little bit. You know, whether either you're going to pay on the front end or the back end, either way you're going to pay. When Monique was on the Steve Harvey show, he was adamant about her playing the game. He said out of his mouth, he was like, the best thing that you could do for poor people is not be one of them. He basically told her to play the game, do whatever these white folks in this entertainment industry tell you to do. Swallow your pride, get that money, take care of your family, and be rich, and appear to be happy. But they were saying on their podcast, her husband Sydney, that everything that Monique has said out in public, they have agreed with her behind the scenes, but because they don't want to mess up their money. And, you know, they don't want to, you know, piss off the white people pretty much, who ultimately does run the show. They, you know, they concealed their real feelings and just played the game. But when they get tired of you, they get tired of you. You know, she was also talking about in the podcast how multiple people working behind the scenes told her his numbers, his ratings on his show, and everything. And, you know, but they never disclosed any information about any of his white counterparts, who's also in daytime television. It's just like, oh, you know, let's make these two issues between these black folks here, and you know, I know you kind of trying to capitalize off of the issues that they have with each other and stuff. But you protecting your people, but you throwing, just because I have a issue with my brother right now. You know, you willing to throw some salt on that and throw some pepper in that wound and salt in that wound, you know, just to be like, yeah, I'm on your side or I agree with you. But ultimately, we're both still bringing somebody black down. But you ain't disclosing no information about your people. Whether you was mad at your people as a white individual or not, you still not going to reveal no tea on them. You still not going to backstab them, but you trying to come over here and be on my team, you know. You guys just have to watch the video that I'll drop in the bottom bar below. And shouts out to all the other, you know, big people who do hot topics and all that, who I be getting a lot of my tea from. Daytime Tea Time, Tasha K, you know, just everybody out there who's doing their thing. Nique at Night. Shouts out to all y'all. I think all of y'all are amazing. So yeah, that's pretty much what she talked about. And, you know, it's all true, and it's all true, and it's all true. But, you know, people gotta learn somehow. You know, it's always what you won't do, somebody else will. And that's in all areas in life. From business relationships to personal relationships, to, I don't know, to anything that you can think of in life. What you won't do, somebody else will. And you know, when them folks get sick of you, you get thrown out to begin with. The difference is that he ended up saying no when it was too late, and Monique said no in the beginning because she knew it was some BS. But because you wanted that check and that fame, you went on ahead and pushed through, and look what happened to you. You know, but like I said, Steve Harvey be alright. He's still filthy rich. He's fine, child. He'll be all over our TV screen still. So, you know, who knows. And shouts out to Wendell Bartholomew. What Madison say? Wendell Bartholomew, Otis, Clyde, Rufus. Wendy Williams, child. Shouts out to Wendy Williams. She's finally getting her life and living her best life. since she was younger. She's finally getting a divorce, I believe. I believe it's safe to say. Is that alleged? I'm going to go ahead and say allegedly, but I think she's getting a divorce from her husband, Kevin, or Kelvin, whatever it is. And, you know, she's out living her best life. Recently, she's been going out and stuff, dipping it and doing it, child. Recently, she went out to a club with Blac Chyna. And Blac Chyna was on her show talking about everything. And Blac Chyna's going to have her own show. And she says that she really likes Blac Chyna. You know, you can't really judge a lot of people until you, like, get to know them. And a lot of celebrities, they have a certain reputation, a certain image, a certain everything. You may think a certain way about them. But, you know, just get to know the person first. And, you know, Wendy used to be strongly against getting too close to her celebrity counterparts. She used to be very strongly against. She was just like, no, I'm not going to your parties, because, you know, a lot of people wanted her number so they can hang out. She was strongly against it. She was just like, no, I'm just going back to my house in Jersey, and, you know, that's it. I don't want to be a friend. As you know, she started off, she was somewhat friends with Tamar, and her and Tamar got close, and she cut it off, you know. And now she's out dipping it and doing Blac Chyna, doing her thing and living her best life. So shouts out to Wendy Williams. She is a legend in the game. She is, you know. We all come for Wendy, and a lot of times she deserves it. But at the end of the day, it's all love, and she is definitely a legend in her field, for sure. So, you know, that's nice to see. And it really goes to show how much her husband, I guess he's still her husband, but how much her husband, ex-husband, whatever, was involved in her life and in her business life. You know, I'm sure she wanted to do a lot of stuff, but because of that control and that partnership that they had, you know, things start to get murky, and I don't know. People gonna get enough of making their spouses their managers too. Gonna get enough of that. I mean, how many people we got to see? It don't work. From Mary J. Blige to Tamar Braxton to Wendy Williams to any and everybody else that we can think of. I know I'm just naming black folks right now, but, you know, I'm sure it's multiple, you know, people of all different races who make their spouses their manager, and it's a flop. It's a flop and a chop. How you gonna cuss me out in the boardroom, but then come back home and think you gonna get some goodies? You ain't getting nothing. Nothing. Okay, what else is going on? Let me see. Child, Kim Zolciak, child, allegedly, Kim Zolciak owes $215,000 to American Express Bank. Kim, why you don't pay your bills, but you on TV buying different wigs and stuff? I know you've been off the Real Housewives of Atlanta for a long time, but you've claimed that you don't need the show. The show is not your main income, and this show is not how you make your main money and all this. But why you ain't paying your bills? Kim has a makeup line with her daughter, which I didn't know. And yeah, I mean, this amount of money, it's a lot of money. But I'm sure for somebody like Kim Zolciak, it's not that much. Like, why didn't you just... And apparently her makeup line, she sold a lot from it. So why didn't you just pay this bill with your makeup, with the money that y'all made off the makeup line? It could have been over with. Why people like sitting in debt? Like, you know, in certain situations you can't help it. Sometimes. Depending on how your situation is, how you get your money, whatever. But a lot of times you can. Like, these celebrity folks, they just being greedy at this point. And why you still... Is she having more kids? Kim Zolciak? I pray. Maybe that's what... I mean, she got 6 kids. Hell. That's a lot of mouths to feed. That's a lot to go through. But still, you out here, you was able to spend these people money, pay them back. Ooh. These people crazy, child. What else is going on? Let me see. Is this the last story? I think this is the last story, y'all. Child, Porsha. What's going on with Porsha Williams, y'all? Child, Porsha is in trouble, girl. Child, some information is getting leaked, has been leaked about what's the name's alleged affairs. Her man, Dennis Mckinley, his past life of selling weaves and liking bestiality, allegedly liking watching chickens and donkeys have sex. Allegedly, apparently, that's what that man like. He likes seeing lions and golden retrievers go at it. Allegedly, you know, this is brought to you to one of those big bloggers that I named. Yeah, allegedly, he also has a cocaine issue. You know, he had this booming hair business. What was it called? Queen Virgin Remy hair, where he sold hair. Started out selling hair out of his car, and then he ended up with this girl, and she funded him, and was an ex-girlfriend. They was together 7 years. Allegedly, he beat her while she was pregnant. Allegedly, they fell out. He put her on her own house, put out the house, evicted her. Allegedly, you know. He took her to court. She ended up getting a good portion of the money, so she living good now. And you know, all this was happening, you know, in Atlanta, of course, and one of the top scamming cities, it seemed. I mean, allegedly, my God. And you know, at one point, Toya Wright, Reginae mama, was gonna she was going to partner with them, you know, on the hair business, and that fell through. They took her name off everything, you know, like her name was already signed on some papers and on the company or whatever, and allegedly they took her name off. I say they snatched her name off the thing. It's a whole mess out there right now about Dennis. And you know, this is Atlanta, and you know Kandi is good friends with Toya, Monica, Tiny. You know, all them girls roll together. Shouts out to the Family Hustle show. I love the show. And shouts out to Monica. You know, she dealing with her own situation with her husband and stuff, allegedly cheating and all that. So we love you, Monica. You're gonna be alright. But yeah, it's a whole mess. And apparently Dennis's word from that hair company, $30 million, and then Porsha ended up meeting them, and you know Kandi know all the tea, so she was trying to warn Porsha about this, but now they're a whole family. And allegedly, apparently, Dennis also was with this girl named Crystal. What's her name? Smiley. She was one of the Flavor Love girls, one of the prettier ones. And child, apparently he did her wrong in the same way. As he has a thing of getting with successful women and, you know, taking from them and getting clout and dogging them out. And no woman that he's dealt with so far has had the platform that Porsha Williams have. Nah. So now he's milking Porsha for every dime, and you know, she just sit there and grin and say, baby, baby. And now she has a baby bob. And he buying her watches and things, about the baby Rolexes and all that, just to cover up. And I don't know. It's all alleged. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous and crazy. It's all alleged. But I don't know. I don't know if all this is true or not. As of right now, it's alleged. Yes, people can change, but there's a lot of changing he have to do. And if he been doing the same scam for years, just dogging out sisters and taking their coins, he ain't attractive. So I don't understand what is the hypnotization is about. Why these hoes be in a daze? I don't get it. But you know, a lot of men are sweet talkers. A lot of men are shysty and messy, and everything will be in the bottom bar below, y'all. And I love y'all so much. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at @IsKeysWord Instagram and Twitter. At @IsKeysWord89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. Run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Thank you, my love Jackie child, for doing what you did and sending me that coin. I appreciate you. I really do. I love that. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye. The tea, child. The tea. Ooh.